Hi everyone, I'm Srinivas Hitirala in front of you. Today we'll be discussing about Arduino Uno, how to use online tinkering platform to do projects with Arduino Uno and breadboard and few electronic components in this video. So let me share my screen first so that you can also see like what I'm doing exactly. So first of all, like if you want to use this tinkering platform from Google, so like just open any of the browser and after opening the browser, so you need to go to search, and in search you need to type TinkerCAD. TinkerCAD. So actually, like you need to have a registration into it. So if you don't have registration, don't worry, you can do it. It's a very simple process. So after creating an account into it, so you just need to click on create and then circuits. I have clicked on circuits. Now it will be taking us to the proper environment where we can do the projects. Okay. Now, so as I told you before, so now today we are going to use Arduino Uno. This is a kind of brain of our robot. Or you can say this is the main thing which will be used as a mini computer, you can say. Yeah, which is having multiple options. I have already discussed about this Arduino Uno in detail in my previous videos. If you want, you can just go through that and you can understand more in detail about it. Now, today in this video, we're going to do a simple project with it. So I'll be explaining you how to make the connections and as well as like I'll be explaining you how to do the code. So in this video, in this project, we have taken one Arduino Uno board and a breadboard, one LED. And here, if you see, LED is having two terminals. One is negative, cathode terminal, and another one is anode, positive terminal. Okay. So we need to keep this LED on the breadboard. You exactly need to keep it like this. You should not keep it in any other ways. Suppose, like, let's say, you should not keep it like this. It's not the right way. You need to keep the LED in a proper way. It need to sit in the two holes. You know, this is why we need to, this is how we need to insert the LED. And after that, we need to make the connection. So always cathode or negative terminal need to go to GND. So now let me take this thingy to GND. I'm connecting it to GND. And for our easy understanding, we will choose a different colors. Suppose let's say, as we have did the connection to GND, we need to change it to black color. It's not mandatory. It's just for our understanding purpose. Now, anode, I always need to connect anode to any of the digital pin. Digital pin is from 0 to 13. So you can use any of them. Okay. So now I have connected to D5. So D5 means pin number 5. Okay. So now we need to change the color to red. So because we have taken red LED, it is easy to remember by choosing red. Now connections are done, guys. Now we are going to do the code. So now let me click on code, then we can start doing code. As we are little grown up, let's do a text code. So here I'm going to remove everything. So in this Arduino Uno related projects, we'll be using C++ code. Which code? C++ code. I'm using this, two slashes and C++. It is just for the namesake. It's for our understanding. Even though if you don't write it, it will work. Yeah. So every programming language will be having set of rules and syntax, right? In the same way, so if you are writing this C++ code, you'll be using these two functions. That is void setup and one more thing is while loop. These two functions are mandatory to do this Arduino project. So void setup means if you are doing anything only for once in the whole project, you'll be keeping all that stuff in void setup. If you want anything to happen again and again, repeated or loop, yeah, it need to go to void loop. Now, here we have connected this Arduino Uno LED to Arduino Uno 5. We have connected pin number 5 to LED's anode. So it is connected once and we need to mention this pin mode. Now I'll explain you what is pin mode. Pin mode means here you can understand by the name itself. Pin means which pin you have connected. Mode means the LED's mode. whether it is input or output. We have only two modes, input and output. Now let's say, what is the pin mode? What is the mode of LED? LED's mode will be output because it is taking the information from Arduino and which is giving a light to us, right? For Arduino, it will become output because Arduino is sending information to the LED. So that is why we need to mention it as output. And LED is connected to which pin? Pin number 5. So 5 comma, and this output you need to keep it in capital letters, and we need to close this line or end this line with semicolon. Now we need to write void loop. Now here in this first project, what we are going to do is, like, this project name is blink LED. We need to turn it on and off for a certain period of time. So now to turn on this LED, what we need to do is digital write. Digital, right. Here also by name itself, you can understand one thing. Digital means which digital pin you have connected to LED. Pin number 5. Write means what you wanted to pass, what kind of command you wanted to pass by using write function. So you wanted to say that LED that you need to turn on or you need to turn off. To turn on the LED, we'll be using one terminology, that is high. What is that? High. If you are using high, the LED will turn on. Shall we check it? Let's check it. LED turned on, but this is not the exact thing that which we want. So we wanted to turn on the LED for 1 second and we wanted to turn off the LED for half second. Let's do that. So now I turned it on. To make it for 1 second, we will be using this function called delay. And here in C++, if you wanted to write 1 second, you can't directly write 1 second. You need to keep it in milliseconds. So for 1 second, how many milliseconds? Can you guess? For 1 second, it is 1000 milliseconds. So let's give 1000. So 1000, comma, so semicolon. Now we need to turn off this LED. How to turn off this LED? Digital, right? Same. LED is connected to pin number 5. To turn off, we will keep it as low. Low should be capital letters, guys. Remember. Now end the line with semicolon. Now again, here, how much time you wanted to turn off this LED? For half second, right? Half second means 500 milliseconds. So let's give delay 500. So I'm done with coding. So now let's see the magic. So we need to click on this start simulation, then the magic will start. Can you see? It is turning on for 1 second and turning off for half second. So if you wanted to change anything related to time, you can change it here. So suppose, let's say, I wanted to turn it on and off very fast. Let's say 1/4 of a second. That means it will turn off and turn on for quarter second, I can say, or 1/4 of a second. So that means it will be so fast. The blinking will be so fast. This is how we can do the projects in, Arduino Uno by using this platform called TinkerCAD. So I am going to add on so many projects, like from basic to advanced, in this YouTube channel. So please subscribe, watch it carefully till the end in every video. So you will be having some content. Okay. Thank you very much for watching till here. Bye bye. Keep supporting me.